So, winding down my day and had a couple conversations with a couple people today about certain things about how people train. And one of the questions that I think you should ask, and David Weck actually talks about this a lot, and I've actually heard, we've had some conversations about serving something. You have to ask yourself, what is it exactly that you're serving? Are you serving the calories? Are you committing everything that you do to burning a certain amount of calories on your fitness device? Is that what your workouts are for? Or are you serving a barbell or a weight? Is your whole goal and your focus to lift as much weight as possible? If that's the case, then that's the case. But you have to figure out why you're doing what you're doing and what you're serving. So the way I think about it and the way I see things when people do pay attention to the calorie burn or the amount of weight lifted or the repetitions that they do, that takes focus away from what you're doing with your body. And if you aren't serving your body first and foremost, things are going to go wrong. If you aren't working out to move better, to feel better, and to actually progress in the movements that you do, whether it be a squat or a deadlift or running or jumping or just performing in general, if the main focus is not to do those things better, then really you're selling yourself short. You're actually, when you focus on something like calories, let's say, all of a sudden, you can move around and you can burn a lot of calories, but I can burn a lot of calories doing this all day long too, right? Did it make me any stronger? No. Did it make, hey Tyrone, did it make me better at any of the things that I do? Did it make me look prettier as far as movement goes? Did it make me look prettier as far as my body goes? I don't know. I don't know what your whole goals are in general with working out or with exercising or any of that stuff or with movement, to be honest, but you have to figure out what those goals are. Are they to burn as many calories as you possibly can in a workout? If that's the case, do not expect to get your body fat off you if that's your goal, right? If your goal is to get body fat off you, just looking at calories and that calorie burn is not going to be the most efficient way to do that. Actually focusing on your movements and getting better at those movements, you're going to become more efficient at burning calories. You're going to become more efficient as using fat as fuel. So that might be the thing that you need to look at rather than some number on a fitness tracker. If you're a power lifter and your goal is to lift as much weight as possible, that's what you need to focus on, lifting as much weight as possible. If your goal is to beat everybody, in your group workouts, then yeah, I guess you can totally neglect what you're doing in terms of movement quality and just try to finish numbers faster than anyone else. It serves no purpose other than saying that you won. It doesn't necessarily get you better at anything. If you want to get better at squats, yet your squat is 40% of the depth that it should be, you're not going to get better. You're not going to get better at squats, right? If you want to get your butt to the floor on a squat and you only always squat at 40% depth, how do you think that's going to translate to getting your butt to the floor if you're not working on improving that every single time you go out and do squats, right? Whether it's doing mobility exercises or foam rolling or anything, that's going to help that squat get deeper. So I guess the main question is, who do you serve, right? Who do you serve? Who is your master? Is your master calories? Is your master serving the barbell? Is your master winning? Is your master moving, performing better, right? So you have to ask yourself, who out of those guys you're actually serving and who you answer to, right?